Good evening. As I'm sure you're already aware, our school, like many other schools in the area, is going to be closed for the next 2 weeks due to health concerns about the spread of coronavirus. While these circumstances are obviously tragic, I see a real opportunity and a challenge in this situation. The challenge is for us to get school right in a very different way than we normally do. How do you learn without coming into the building and meeting your teachers and your classmates face to face? The opportunity is to do so well, making good and effective use of the technology that you have in front of you and that we're using to communicate right now. This is an opportunity I'm honestly really excited about, and a challenge that I intend to rise to, and I expect to rise to with me. So, I intend, for the remainder of the at least 2 weeks we're closed, to do all of our classroom activity right here on YouTube. I have some ideas about how to run that. We're going to test it as we go. What I need from you is a large amount of responsiveness to these YouTube videos so that I know how things are going and what's working and what's not. Specifically, tonight, I'm going to ask you to do 2 things before I post another video tomorrow, and then I'll tell you what you can expect from me. First, in terms of participation from you guys, I absolutely need you to use your school-issued email address for all future communication. You probably want to use Chrome as your browser since we're using YouTube and Google products. That will make things easy, but you must use your school email address because that's how I keep track of who's who and who's participating and who's responded to what, etc. If you're not sure about your school email address or how to get into it, it's that first initial last name at students.popefrancisprep.org login that they gave you in the beginning of the year and they told you wasn't an email. At the time it wasn't, now it is, it's active. If you've never logged in before, your initial password will be welcome1, the number 1 with a capital W on welcome. Use that password, log in, that's the account we're going to be using for all of our YouTube communication. Second, I need you to vote on this video, and the vote's going to be a little different than usual. You're not giving me a thumbs up if you like the video and a thumbs down if you dislike the video, even though that's how YouTube intends those to be used. What I'm going to do is use the like and dislike button as a survey tool. So tonight's survey question is this: if you are excited about the opportunity to stay at home and do school in your PJs for the next 2 weeks, give me a thumbs up. If you are upset about the fact that school's closed and you're not going to get to see your friends or really get out of the house much for the next 2 weeks, give me a thumb down. For my part, I'll go in and actually count up the votes and make sure they correlate to the number of students I have. And if you're my student who didn't vote, I'll be tracking you down and asking why you didn't receive my email and see the video, etc. That's what I mean by participation. For my part, here's what you can expect from me. I'm going to make another video. I'm going to post it hopefully within 24 hours. Might be more like 48 if I struggle with the technology. I am still kind of figuring this out. That video will lay out details, logistics of what we mean by doing class on YouTube. What does showing up on time mean? What do assignments look like? How do you submit them? How do I intend to do grades, even though we won't have paper tests and quizzes? All those sort of logistical nuts and bolts questions that I need a little practice with the technology before I can quite answer clearly. They'll go up in a video tomorrow. If you have a specific question or concern you want addressed in that video that you're not sure I'm going to get to or cover, post it as a comment underneath this video and I will respond to it either in the comments or by talking about it in that video that I'll post soon. By the way, my freshman classes, you're going to have a homework assignment between now and our first class, so don't wait too long getting involved with getting your email address and stuff set up. You'll be reading the first few chapters of the Gospel of Mark. I'll get you details in the next video. Juniors, no homework. You'll just come to class next time. So please watch for my next video. It will also come in an email through the portal like this one, but if you don't want to deal with the email addresses at this point, just subscribe to this channel. I don't really know how to give you a little floating bubble for it, but I'm sure you can figure it out on your screen somehow. I look forward to this experiment and this challenge. I really think it's going to be a lot of fun and a lot of good for us. I'm praying for you and for your families and your health and safety in this difficult time. I hope you are doing the same for me. I look forward to seeing you all again soon. Thank you so much for your time. Please don't forget to log into your school email address, comment if you have a question, and vote Happy School's Closed, Sad School's Closed on this video. Thank you so much for your time. God bless.